Hi everyone, it's Denise with Wondubar Crafts. I'm gonna do my weekly Margarete Miller's collage weekly planner challenge page, whatever you want to call it. Today I am pre-recording because normally I've been doing these on Thursday, but since Thursday is Thanksgiving, and happy Thanksgiving to all, I'm going to pre-record this a couple days before and then upload it for Thanksgiving. Obviously, most of you won't have time to watch, but if you do, welcome, welcome. If not, I'm sure you guys will pick it up at some other point. So this week is week 48. Oh my gosh, this thing is getting so big I can't. I'm gonna have to take the pages out to do the thing, to do it. So crazy. All right, so what I like to do is put my little insert pages in first. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I hope everyone is enjoying their Thanksgiving time, and I am currently, of course, I'm pre-recording, so right now I am down at my aunt's, down at in Branson, enjoying some Thanksgiving with my dad's side of the family, and it is most certainly a good time. I cooked the turkey, so today is, of course, Tuesday, so I've got it out and defrosting, and I'm going to cook it tomorrow, have it all pre-sliced, let it sit in the juices, and then we'll take it down and put it back in the oven. That's okay. We'll figure that out. We'll put it back in the oven for, before we eat, so it's all nice and warm and yummy. But that just helps because it's a 2.5 or an hour and a half drive down, and I don't want to have that slusher in my truck, So, I mean, she would cook a turkey, but I just figured I'd offer. She's cooked turkeys for, I don't know, many, many years, so we'd give her a little break to have to do that, So that is what we're doing, and let's see, I'm making an apple pie. So I just got done making my crust. It's in the refrigerator, resting and getting all nice and cold, so that butter forms those nice flaky layers. And I figured it's sitting in there. I'm running my dishwasher, so in that hour's time frame I can do my video and then go back and start slicing and coring, peeling and slicing and coring apples for my apple pie. So, and then I'm going to make a pumpkin cheesecake. I'm not a big fan of pumpkin pie. I've never really been a big fan of it. I mean, I will, I want to put some stamping, some stuff on the back pages here. I've never been a huge fan, but I do enjoy it. So let's see, I bought, where's my new stamps that I just got, and I haven't put them away yet. I think they are. Here we go. How about these? They're the wall texture ones, so I think I'm gonna try the stone one, I think, today, just to get a little bit of, I'm thinking maybe gray. Maybe I should do it in gray because that's more like a stone. I don't know. It's their brand. All right, let's get us little cutting. It's kind of nice to stand. I mean, before I used to sit, and I don't mind sitting if my back is bothering me, but today it seems to be doing all right. Yay. So that's always a good thing. All right, grays. Where are my grays? My grays. My goodness, my grays. Okay, if I can find the black. be doing all right. Okay, there it is, down there at the bottom. I don't want hickory. A pumice stone might be okay with a little bit of potting soil, so it kind of looks a little dirty. I think that'll kind of go with our theme today a little bit. Since today we have to have mushrooms and all that other wonderful stuff, so. Okay. You're not going to see half of it, but I figured some of it might be all right. I want to go over some of it with a little bit of the potting soil there. But I do like how that, it almost looks like it does a good job of attaching, so it's always good. All right, and a little bit of potting soil. I'm supposed to clean your stamp. But I kind of want to go in between here, kind of over the top. So it kind of looks like it's, you know, gray and dirty and brown and, you know, from dirt and all that stuff. So we'll do a little of that. So what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Are you guys staying at home? You got family coming in? Are you cooking? Are you gonna do the, I know a lot of people will do the, you know, where they can order a turkey. Oh goodness heaven, you're just being a stinkable. Oh, I don't know why I made my dough. I boiled my eggs this morning and got them all peeled, and let me tell you, there ain't nothing better than farm fresh eggs for deviled eggs. Woo, they're so good. And of course they had to have theirs. So, you know, you always get a couple that they don't peel quite the way you want them to, and those end up being puppy ones, and I don't know where I'm putting that away. So, and she should be happy as a lark right now, but instead she's being a pussy bullet. She knows I'm talking about her too. So, okay, so a nice little background there. Heaven, that's enough. No mess. What? You want to be the star today? I think it's because there's been so much change in this room in the last few weeks. I think she's still like a little bit fussy over it, you know. Oh my goodness. You'd think the world was coming to an end. Okay. That's enough. What her problem is, honestly. You know. She's being hissy-tissy. Hissy-tissy. Alright, so. Okay, so. Sticky. Okay, so our weekly prompt is a mushroom. So I have a couple of them actually. I thought I would, I don't know, I might take that big one there. And this is from Crafty Cats. Her, I think it's a fall one that she had. I'll link it down below so you can go to her Etsy shop and download it if you haven't already. I'm pretty sure most of you probably have. And then I have an illustration from a children's book. Okay. And then I thought, this is how cute, right? I mean, you could wake up with, what? is that in my bed? And she's like, oh my, and Mama's like, oh, she's so adorable. And Dad's like, yeah, what you doing in my bed? My son's bed here, girl. I don't know. So I thought that was cute. And then it's a zigzag. So I was like, what am I going to use? Then I thought about it. Rickrack is a zigzag pattern. So we'll use a little bit of rickrack. And it says a dried leaf or flower. Now, my leaves are so dry right now that if I stick it in here, it's going to be all over the place. So I don't want to say I'm subbing, you know, or I'm not going to use it and use a quote instead, because that's what you're allowed to do with the bonus. But I'm going to just sub with one of these little silky flowers. There are leaves there. So I got it that. And it says something loud. So music is loud, right? It can be. So I thought a piece of music and then a quote. And I wrote out a quote and I'm going to write it on here. It says, why are people with the least interesting thing to say always the loudest? And I thought how cute that would be for him to ask his dad that. Like, you know, she's yelling. You know, why are the people that are least interesting have things to things to say always the loudest? So I don't know, just thought it was cute. So let's go ahead and cut out. Where's my mushroom here? Yeah, so I had an interesting little experiencing loading the dishwasher today. It was quite amazing. It was quite funny, and I'll share it. So, you know, I'm tooting along, and I got all my dirty dishes from making my dough, and, you know, I did my eggs, and I cleaned the pan for that, and I made some English pub style pickled eggs. You know, my son loves them, so I'll make some of those up. You know, I figure since I'm boiling eggs, I might as well do it all right. So anyway, I get everything loaded in the dishwasher, and I'm like, okay. So I go to grab one of the dish tabs, because I use both the dish tabs and I use the liquid stuff that goes in the tray, because that's what you're supposed to do. And that's what actually helps to clean your dishes all the way to get all the stuff off of it. Anyway, kind of like a pre-wash kind of thing. So, I still got my little one just in case this one ends up being too big. I can always use the little one. So, I get everything loaded. I go to grab a tab and realize, oh, I must have stuck my hands in there wet before, because, you know, sometimes those little dish tabs will stick. And, so I go to pull them apart, and I'm like, okay, I'll just pull this one apart. And mine have like the blue, the powder, and it has that little ball in the center with the red liquid. Yeah, well, apparently it was stuck with the red liquid, and it pulled apart, and it was kind of like a pinhole. It shot everywhere in my kitchen. And I'm like standing there going, what is that? What is that? What is that stuff squirting everywhere? I couldn't figure it out because I didn't see that it had, you know, I didn't know. I was freaking out. And then it dawned on me, oh, Dean, it's the dish tab. But it went everywhere. I had to clean all that up, get a new dish tab. But it was comical. I thought it was quite cool. Because I can imagine the expression on my face was kind of like, what? Where's that coming from? You know, trying to figure out what is this red liquid going everywhere. Because I stopped and was looking at my hands thinking, I must have cut myself on a knife or something. And, you know, when I stuck it in and just didn't know. And I must be shooting blood everywhere, right? I'm a goober. I know. But hey, you know, if you can't laugh at yourself, you know, I don't know. I just can't be all that uptight over it. It was funny. It was funny. It was hilariously funny. I guess you just had it there. But it It's crazy. And then my other rooster, Pinkerton, he's such a sweetie normally. And he tried to attack my leg the other day. I was like, no, I don't think so, buddy. Okay. Let's put a little bit of this music in here. Guys, I am so excited. If you haven't seen already, but I have 2 giveaways, separate giveaways, and I'm so excited. Yay. I get to not only give away crafting, normal, like mixed media crafting supplies, but make your quilt. Quilting cutters. I love it. And you know what? I'm telling you, even if you're not a quilter or a sewer, this would help. If you're wanting to cut out, you can use it for paper, but you know, it's just like they say, paper over time, it will dull the blades on those. So, you know, it is suggested that you use it for fabric, but you can certainly use it for cutting, like let me put that down aside. Felt and stuff like that. So, or like silk, you can do silk and all that. And those of you who are wanting to learn to sew and quilt and just are scared, because I got to tell you, the first couple quilts I did, they sucked. They were horrible. And I'll have to get one. I kept them. I'll have to get one out and show you that it's not perfect. You know what I mean? It takes a little time, but start with something small so that you can learn. You know, I mean, if you're an avid sewer, it shouldn't be too hard. It wasn't too hard for me to readjust and figure out what mistakes I were making and correct them. But yeah, I'll have to get them out one day and show you guys what they look like. You know, just to show you that don't be intimidated. It happens to every quilter has got a bad quilt story or 2 or 3. And it takes a little bit of time. But if you don't do it and you don't learn from your mistakes, you're not gonna learn how to do it, you know. So, all right. I think this is kind of already. I'm gonna dirty this up a little bit. Okay, and then I'll write my quote up in here. So let's get these glued down. I think it's so cute. But like I said, I mean, I will do some. I know someone asked me to do the FMQ, the free motion quilting, and I have done some. And I will have to do a little practice before I do a video on it, because it's been a little bit since I've done some free motion. Both of my machines, the old one and the new one, had a stippling pattern already built in it that I could do, adjust and readjust in the hoop, and which is very nice that it does that. But free motion is also awesome to do if you ever get an opportunity to do it, because it's just so liberating. You don't have to worry about, you know, I mean, you go with whatever wherever your hand and your brain decides to take you, that's where you go. And it's very nice to do. I don't know if I can use some of this with that. I have been using, I'm telling you, I have been so busy the last couple of days between trying to get everything prepped for Thanksgiving and my giveaways and, you know, trying to get everything boxed and find boxes that everything will fit in. And then I've been making these cozies, like they're bowl cozies. And I'm going to put a couple sets in my Etsy when I get them all done. But I'm making a couple, you know, for my aunt because I don't know if this is going to stick with this. I'm going to have to use Fabri-Tac. Okay. Pulling out the big guns now. Pulling out the Fabri-Tac. Get it tacked down here. I don't know. I mean, it seemed to stick on that side, but it wasn't sticking over here. That's for sure. Okay, that should stick. Ugh, this one drives me nuts because I keep missing. It's a bigger hole than the other one, but I keep missing it. I don't know. Okay, so now we need a little Rick-a-Rick. Oh, I think I should have used that for my Rick-Rick too. That's okay. We'll pull it back out. Oh yeah. So I finished that little fabric quilt and it went off to its new owner. I hope she got it. It says it delivered. She doesn't know she was getting it. So I'm hoping she will see it. Okay. Ooh, don't stick like that on me. All right. I think this came out a lot better than last week's. Whew, last week was, I think last week had to have been my worst. I just did not like it. It did not come out how I intended at all. Okay, so now what I want to do is write this little quote. So let me find a pen here. All right. It says why. Okay. Why are the people with the least interesting things to say always the loudest? I have no idea who quoted that. I need to look that up. Give me just a second. I'll look that up. Okay, and it appears it is by anonymous, so we're just going to put anonymous. Put by anonymous. I was going to make a little quote box for him, but I don't know if it will. I don't know. I probably just ruined this whole thing doing that. That's okay. At least I know it's him that's saying it, right? So now all we need to do is our number. Yay! So let me see here. Where are my numbers? Numbers. All right. All right, what is it? 48. I'll get my black ink. We'll do it in black. Yeah. Okay, small. A little black here. If I can find it. There it is. Oop. Sorry. I scared my dog. I woke her up from my little nap. Hopefully she doesn't start huffing and puffing again. Like she was before. She was just not a happy little camper. Okay. So four. And 8, right? Oh, I haven't used 8 yet. Wow. That literally means we have 4 weeks left of the year, right? No. Yeah, 48. So 2 more makes 50. And then we got 52 weeks. So yeah, 4 more weeks. Wow, goodness. Already. This year went by super quick because, I mean, I literally feel like we just moved in. I still have boxes out in the garage that I have to unpack. I haven't even finished it yet. Isn't that crazy? Oh my goodness. So, all right, guys, I think that finishes it up. Let's make sure. I've got a mushroom. I have an illustration from a children's book, which is Goldilocks and the Three Bears. A zigzag, which I use some Ricklac for. A dried leaf or flower here. It's not really a dried leaf. Well, it is. I guess it's kind of dry, right? It's not wet. It's a silk one, but I didn't want to put anything in here. It'll flake all over. Something loud, so I put some music back here because music can be extremely loud. And a quote. So I have a quote from Anonymous saying, "Why are the people with the least interesting things to say always the loudest?" So anyway, that is it for my Margarete Miller's week 48, hashtag CW Planner 48. Guys, have a happy Thanksgiving. I have linked the first giveaway in the beginning part of the video, and I will link the second one for the AccuQuilt right up here, somewhere up in here, I think, somewhere. And so if you haven't already, please make sure you comment. Make sure you comment on the AccuQuilt. You can comment multiple times, but just leave a comment that only has the letters in it. Otherwise, it will weed it out. So anyway, until next time, guys, have a happy Thanksgiving. Plenty of hugs, loves, and blessings. Mwah. Bye, guys.